What is up, everybody? How we doing, folks? How is everybody doing? Hopefully everybody is doing well. All right. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting everything organized on my end here. We got a lot of breaks very close. All right, 579. Let me get that one organized first. All right, so whoever's we're gonna get the Celebrini chanter going. Just give me a few more minutes, guys, just so you guys get in the room. All right, and we got quite a few other breaks very, very close, so that's the good news, guys. I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, we'll get this going. How is everyone doing tonight so far? All right. Hopefully, all of you ladies and gentlemen are doing well. We should have a fun night. We got the Celebrini chants are going to be going first. 579. I wish you guys all the best of luck. Who's in this chancer? Here we go. 25,579. Here's all the members involved. 1, 2, 3. And all the names here. 1, 2, 3. All right, so the Cutter Gauthier goes to Rob. The Celebrini goes to William SC. And the Blue Jackets goes to Mike S. Congrats. All right. So there we go, Celebrini. All right. Getting Fiala Friday started off with a bang, yeah. All right, well, one is done already. We got, let's see, Ingrain's under 10. The Platinum's under 10. SBA, one of them's under 10. The Metal's under 10. SPX is under 10. The SBA Case is under 10. Ice is under 10. Credentials under 10. What else? Fanatics is close at 11. All right, it's going. Today has been a busy day, like a very busy day. So, do you remember what product it was came with an iron on or sticker? Well, you're saying what we gave away, right? You're talking about these? Just to be clear? Yeah, 14, 15 blasters. 14, 15 blasters is where they came from. I love those. Those were so cool. I wish they did more of that kind of stuff. Like unique stuff that people could use. Like that. Alright, but who would like... So once again, let me know. Happy to get the other breaks going. I know it's a nice Friday right now, so normally Fridays are a little slower in the beginning, and then obviously they pick up a little later. The coincidence. You genuinely did not know that? Because that is honestly a bit insane that if you didn't realize that. Wow. The world just lines up perfectly sometimes, eh? Like genuinely, if that is as accurate as what you're saying, it literally lined up perfectly. Uh yeah, Led, you know what? Surprisingly, in certain, maybe pretty much only hockey, I have a very good memory on a lot of items. I guess maybe it's because I've been doing this for so long. But the memory I have, even with members and stuff, sometimes I need a bit of a like a hint or a kickstart or something to kind of get the brain going. But memory wise, I'm actually pretty decent at products and stuff. And I also think it comes down to I enjoy, like, sorry, when I enjoy certain parts of the sets. I liked those back in the day. I remember opening tons of those, and I actually thought those were really cool and unique. Because I like things that sometimes stretch the collectability, not to just cards. So, hence why I remember that one. But Led, I'm kind of curious. What made you think of that right now? What made you think of that one? I was curious. Did you mail myself, Steve? To be completely candid, I don't deal with 90% of the shipping stuff. I only know about it if there's big errors or something that needs to be adjusted to or whatever it is. I don't deal with that, to be completely candid. Um, Most of our guys are gone now, and I don't know who's working tomorrow, to be completely honest. Are you working tomorrow?
Me? Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, like you can, like in all honesty, if you're swinging by the store, you can come in and ask, and it might just be on the shipping desk or in the pickup pile. But yeah, I wouldn't, off the top of my head, I apologize, I wouldn't know. Because ours, for example, when we mark it, it's generally marked after the weekend when everything's done. So, probably not. Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct. So once again, guys, let me know if you guys want to get anything else going. We are pretty close on the on quite a few breaks, to be honest. So once we get a few more people in the room, Steve, honestly, we always appreciate stuff like that. It does, all that stuff does help out. Like, honestly, with the world the way it is now and costs continually going up, it's so sucky, honestly. I feel bad for a lot of businesses in general because, like, shipping goes up, but we try to keep it, the same price, right? But then, like, box costs, like, not like actual box, I'm talking like shipping boxes costs go up. We try to keep it the same because, whatever it is, supply cost goes up. Okay, we try to keep it the same. So, like, everything just keeps going up, and you know, it's it's a tough one, but so things like that, honestly, Steve, we do appreciate more than you know. So thank you. But also, to be clear, do what you do what's best for you, right? Like, if it's best for us to ship it out to you, then by all means. Like, it's like when people in our store, right? When they come into our store and they pay by debit versus Visa. Like, honestly, it's great. It helps us. We appreciate that very much. So thank you. But obviously, if you like using your Visa, use your Visa. So, by the way, the Fanatics break is now under 10. Sorry, is it possible to email the spreadsheets out of breaks to participants for the week's breaks? Like, you just want a history? Is that like, just to be clear what you're asking? So, but let me know if that's what you're asking, just so I'm clear. If you're asking that, I'll show you on the screen how to get things rolling there. Um, yeah, we can't do that. It would honestly be an immense project. I'll just give me a second. I just fill my water and then I'll let you know. All right. So yeah, in terms of that, Corey. So we have on your account, you'll have an order section, just so you know, so you can check up all your previous orders. That realistically is the easiest way to do it. I don't know if you knew about that. I'll show you quickly on the screen. You go here, my account, orders. If you click on that, it'll display all your orders there. The reason why that would be tough to do what you're saying is take place. This is like there's several factors. Number one is some people join breaks. Like we've talked about this on notifications as a good example, right? A lot of people have asked us, and it's a good question, by the way, as we're trying to fill breaks. So I do appreciate you having a conversation with me on this. I'll give you a good example. People have asked us, like, can we have a notification thing? The problem with notifications is on nights that we do 10 of them, let's be honest, you'd get 10 notifications of the breaks if you're in them all. People are it's just gonna go to spam instantly, and then we'll just get spammed out. And then a lot of systems that we have trialed run on this, for example, if you have 3 spots, it's going to send you 3 notifications in that one break. So imagine some of the people who have done like 7 to 10 spots in a break, and you got notified 10 times. It's like, it would be annoying. But yeah, spots are, you know, we've tried to think of different systems that is actually reasonable. The problem, honestly, is the volume that we do. I don't think people really comprehend how much cards and how much stuff we go through on a day-to-day basis. So, because like I remember one time somebody said they get someone who gives them a detailed breakdown of every group break, and I was like that's impressive, number one. But then I asked them, and I was like, well, how often do they do a group break? And the guy was like, once every like 2 weeks they do one break. I'm like, okay, well that guy's got 2 weeks to do one break. Like most nights we'll be doing between 3 and 10, and then it's like, but then you got to do packaging, shipping, all the other fun stuff. So yeah, on the replays we do not show the teams, but we have the full live video that you can watch if you really wanted to, and that's what we do it. Yet again, I'll tell you what happened is we used to record every single, like, a separate recording for Team Randoms, and it actually, like, decreased our people visiting our YouTube page because it'd be cluttered with a whole bunch of random videos that are, like, 8 seconds long. So we actually had a lot of people who said they didn't like that, so we switched that up. But here's the thing, Corey, I will always tell you and anyone else. I am more than happy to listen to any and all ideas you guys have. If it works, I would love to implement them. I am not, like, set on my ways that it has to be a certain way. So who do we ship through? We use Canada Post, UPS, obviously on certain, circumstances, FedEx if need be. But generally, Canada Post, UPS are normal ones. So on shipments, Corey, it'll go tracked if there's a certain value. It does not go tracked if there is not a certain value. And trust me, we've had people message us and be like, I didn't get an email for shipping. It's like, yeah, because your order didn't go tracked. I'm like, well, why not? You had a platinum rookie of like Sedlick. We're not going to ship literally a 50-cent card and pay $16 track shipping for that 50-cent card. So we have a certain threshold. I don't remember exactly what the guys in the back have. I think it's like 50 or $100 of actual cards. So yeah, good questions though. But we always look at different things. I can promise you that like, especially now, man, the world is just changing so damn quickly. So for us, sometimes we have to adapt super freaking quickly. Yeah, your auto patch the Mercer. Yes, that would absolutely fall into it. That's a good enough one. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't think we would ship that one regular. All right. Hey, you know what? As I said, some nights it's just funny. Some nights everyone's clicking and breaks are flying, and then some other nights, let's be honest, it's slow. I don't know why. Like the good news is I can tell you right now, and I've had enough expertise in this. Sunday normally is our busiest traffic day. I can tell you that candidly, Corey. Sundays are busiest traffic day, especially for group breaks. I'm only sorry. I'm only talking about group breaks. Friday in the summer is generally our weakest evening in the summer, but summer only, which is kind of funny. Understandable, obviously. Um, but obviously, like when you look at a bunch of the breaks, like I'm looking at right now, like you got literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 breaks that are 10 or under. That means like I can tell you right now, if today is a weekday, Sunday is gonna be freaking loaded. Like we're gonna go through like 7 to 12 breaks type of thing. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, like we've even in years past debated about almost skipping Friday nights in the summer because it is the amount of people that just go away for weekends, which understandable, 100%, right? So, and the thing is for us, like we want people to view breaks, and obviously I cannot control who comes in our room, but like I guarantee you, unless we clear out like 8 breaks tonight, Sunday we're gonna do a ton of breaks. Like it's gonna be a great Sunday. But yeah, all good questions. And honestly, Corey, I'll be honest, if we're not doing a break, I really do appreciate random questions, anything you want to talk about, because if I'm not doing a break, I want to at least either talk to you guys or kill the time, in between somehow. So, yeah, generally, we have some pretty good weather. A lot of people go camping. Like, even my staff, I'll be honest, Corey, is most Fridays, like, a couple people here have pools, they go camping. So it's like they want to go home, right? They want to just relax. It's beautiful weather. So, as I said, I'm not oblivious to real life. You want to drive up anytime? We're always here. We are always here. By the way, guys, the 4 box break of SBA is down to 3 left. What time on the 25 for Traders Day? Okay, so that's a good question. Is we started at 5. We generally have food here between 5:15 and 5:30. So if you want fresh food, a good table spot, that would be the perfect time to come is around 5. Yeah, beautiful weather's a bit yeah. Yeah, breathable weather we would like. I agree with that. But yes, normally weekends are good. Normally. Last week, this week, not so much, but yeah. But yeah, generally I would recommend being here about 5:15. You start getting more people coming in faster. You get a table spot. And here's the honest truth again, NYR, we also never know how many people are going to show up. Like, we've thought sometimes, like, okay, it's, I remember 3 trade nights ago, I think it was. I genuinely thought like 10 people were going to show up, and we had 34. And then the next trade night, I'm like, everyone was like, yeah, we'll be back here for the next one. I'm like, great, we're going to have another busy one. And like 12 showed up. You just don't know. It is summer. But here's the thing, you always do get around like 7 to 12 guaranteed good traders show up. So it's like, it's never going to be a scenario where one person shows up. So, right now it looks like 577 is filled, guys. But I will tell you one thing, Corey, that always, that's our trade nights he's talking about. So what we do is in our store once a month, the last Saturday of every month, we host a trade night. So essentially you come in with your traders, your cards, and you trade with other fellow collectors here. So, and we try to, obviously we bring in food, we try to make the environment as comfortable as possible. We have a policy, for example. We have a policy, for example, in our store that if you are doing a trade and to say you're newer or uncomfortable, that you can bring up the trade to our front counter. Obviously, I'm normally there. And you just put both sides there, and I will tell which side. I don't need to know whose is who, but what side needs to add more or less, or if it's fair. So that way, if you're worried about ever getting, for example, ripped off by somebody who's got a little more knowledge, then there's nothing to worry about, because ever since we've implemented that, people do not want to get called out. It didn't happen very often, but I'll be candid, it did happen. But ever since we've implemented it, people do not want to get called out. So watch a hockey game while we trade. 100%. One of my favorite things to do is have a trade night and then a hockey game here. So, and normally in the winter they last a bit longer. Like they go to about 8:39. Summer is a bit earlier. They normally end around 6:45 to 7:15, somewhere around there, generally. Yeah, people like in the winter a bit more. But yeah, what I was gonna say, Corey, is as I'm getting this next break ready, which is great, is the amount of times I've dealt with people online and they come in the store. I'm like, yeah, I wish I could have asked like 10 questions online, but I didn't want to bug you. I'm like, dude, any questions you guys have, man, like ask. Like that's the whole point of what I'm here for. Like, run a store for 15 now years, 16 years. Been in the hobby for 30 years. So, I'm very always happy with questions. But let's get the next break going. 25,577. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 25,577 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Copy paste, copy paste. There we go. Alright. I probably should have thrown out the cardboard today, but I didn't. Can I assume you guys Toronto fans? Okay, so we got two big Toronto fans at the store. We have one Flyers fan and then a Toronto Nashville fan. But even the Flyers fan's kind of a semi-Toronto fan just because naturally. So. And then the other couple, yeah, probably Leaf fans just because, again. NYR, I have no problems whenever you ask questions. Just always sometimes be patient that if I'm trying to do a break that sometimes I might just have to slow it down. But no, Sabres, God, no. No, Sabres are like, no. No, no, no. 25,577. We've got the SBA 4-box break. I don't even know if Sabre fans are really Sabre fans at this point. Like, they had a good year last year. Before that, come on. Everyone's like, now people are going to come out of the woodwork and be like, I've been a Sabres fan for so many years. A red for the Devils of Jack Hughes. Top rookies for the Jackets of Kent Johnson. Pageantry of Jonathan Quick for LA. I hope so, NYR. They got a solid team. Future Watch red for Philly of Hodgeberg. Taves True Leaders for the Hawks. And a Grant Fuhrer for the Oilers pageantry. Auto by Wayne Simmons. That is great. Barkov red for Florida. Leaders for Vegas of Stone. And that's a nice one. A hollow foil for the Capitals of Ovechkin. Hollow foil. The only thing I like about the Sabres is if I want to go down to one of their games of how affordable they are. We got a Future Watch red of DeSimone for Calgary. Top rookies of Regenda for the Ducks. And a Sogard retro Future Watch auto for the Ottawa Senators. Sogard. Nice. We've got a collabs for the Canes. We got a curated signatures to 99 for the Ottawa Senators. Again, DeBrincat. And how big the beers are. Well, I don't drink, but yes, they are pretty cool. Pageantry of Sogard for Ottawa. I'm not going to lie. Definitely one of those like Sabre beer cup things. Future Watch red for the Caps of Johansson. Top rookies of Boldy for Minnesota. And a $9.99 of Reinhardt, Ottawa. Apparently, Ottawa, you are just going to dominate this break. You are getting everything so far. Collabs blue for the Sharks. Robertson, Spectrum FX for Dallas. Pageantry for Nashville over Yossi. We got a red of Draisaitl for the Oilers. Top rookies blue of Abruzzese for the Leafs. And a pageantry for Ottawa Senators of Kastelich. Red Future Watch of Puustinen for Pittsburgh. Top rookies of Fajimo for LA. And a Draisaitl pageantry for the Oilers. We got a Doc for Montreal red. Collabs for the Jackets. Pageantry red of Schneider for the Rangers. And a Future Watch blue $3.99 of Hunter Drew. Golden, you know what I was thinking? Is when my son has a tournament in London, we should try to get together for a lunch or something. If obviously you're going to be around. It'd be nice. Or even if you just come to the arena and have like a quick lunch or something. That would be cool. We got a red of Kaliev for LA. Top rookies of Owen Power for Buffalo. Pageantry for Tampa. Steven Stamkos. We got a Future Watch red of Chisholm for Winnipeg. Leaders of Bergeron for Boston. Pageantry for the Maple Leafs of Michael Bunting. And then Golden, you can see hopefully my team smash Dunkey's team. Atkinson red for Philly. Trouba for the Rangers True Leaders, and an Abruzzese Spectrum for the Maple Leafs. We've got a Future Watch Red for the Oilers of Hamblin. Top Rookies for Montreal of Harris. And a Holloway for the Oilers. Future Watch Auto. See, a good game. I do hope that we play them. It would be fun, but actually we will be playing them once in a while too. I think we'll play them twice this year, I think. Once there, once here. We got a collabs for the Maple Leafs. Sign of the Times for the Panthers of Lundell. Yeah, I think we'll play them once here and once there. Pageantry of Gooley for Montreal. We got a Future Watch Red of Reichel for Chicago. Top Rookies Beniers for Seattle. Future Watch Blue of Tracy for the Ducks. Tracy. It was awesome when I was watching his team in the Cambridge tournament. Golden. Donkey's kid scored a couple goals. That was so awesome. Top Rookies Blue for Pittsburgh of Poulin. We got a Kaprizov Spectrum for Minnesota and a Pageantry for the Oilers of McDavid. We got a red of Sorokin for the Islanders. Leaders Blue of Lee for the Islanders. And we got a Pageantry for the Jackets of Jurisic. We got a Future Watch Red of Holmberg for the Leafs. Top Rookies Kochetkov for Carolina. Pageantry of Lafreniere for the Rangers. We got a red of Pavelski for Dallas. Collabs for the New Jersey Devils. A red pageantry for the Maple Leafs of Michael Bunting. And a Walsh $6.99. Riley Walsh. New Jersey. He does, yeah. He's a decent kid, man. I'm guessing if you saw a season game gold and you saw them lose, correct? I don't know if they won a regular season game. Sadly. We got a red of Eichel for Vegas. We got a top rookies of Shane Wright for Seattle and a pageantry for Montreal of Suzuki. We got a Future Watch red of Berggren for the Wings. True Leaders of Matthews for the Leafs. Pageantry of Vasilevsky for Tampa. You don't remember? Wow. Larkin red for the Red Wings. The Leaders of McKinnon for the Avalanche. Future Watch Spectrum for Vancouver of Amen. Future Watch red of Soderblom for the Red Wings. Top rookies for the Coyotes of Smith. And a rookie Future Watch auto of Regenda for the Ducks. $9.99. Anaheim Ducks. We've got, oh nice, a base gold auto for the Rangers of Lafreniere. That's a nice Rangers one. I do appreciate his signature at least. It looks a little weird, but at least he has a long one. We got a collab for Minnesota and a pageantry for the Hawks of Patty Kane. We got a Future Watch red of Abruzzese for the Leafs. Top rookies of Ratcliffe for Philly. And a $1.99 for the Penguins of Poulin. Future Watch green. We got a True Leaders blue of Larkin for the Red Wings. Spectrum of Marchand for Boston. And a pageantry for Ottawa of Stützle. Red of Lafreniere for the Rangers. Top rookies blue of McBain for the Coyotes. Pageantry of Soderblom for the Red Wings. Future Watch red of Fix-Wolonsky for the Jackets. Abruzzese top rookies for the Maple Leafs. Huberdeau pageantry for Calgary. Yeah, we only played them once last year. I was very disappointed with that. Nedeljkovic for the Red Wings, red. Collabs for San Jose, and a pageantry of Lafreniere, red variant for the Rangers. So one thing I didn't like about the league is like some teams we would play like 6 times, 5 times, and then like their team we played once. And we had to go there. We had to go to London. So that London didn't even play Kitchener in Kitchener, like our team. So unfair. And I think it was an early morning game too, which is even worse. I feel like it was a double punch. We got a red for LA of Kopitar. Top rookies for Anaheim of Perreault. Pageantry for Vegas of Stone. We got a Future Watch red of Boldy, as he bolds over there. Leaders of Okposo for Buffalo, and a Graves pageantry for the Rangers. We've got a red of Crosby for the Pens, a Leaders for Calgary of Huberdeau, and a retro Future Watch auto, $4.99, Rustalainen for Buffalo. I will also say, though, Golden, you guys have an absolutely incredible arena in London. It is one of my favorites I think I've ever gone to. Rustalainen. Very nice signature on that one, too. We've got a red Future Watch for Philly of Sandin. Top rookies for the Red Wings of Soderblom. And a $9.99, oh, that's cool. Numbered $9.99 of $9.99 for the St. Louis Blues, Alexandrov. I don't remember the name of it, but it's the one that's got the library in it. And I think 3 arenas. And a pool. I'm not going to pretend I remember the name, but it was absolutely incredible. We got a collab for the LA Kings. And a UD Authentics of Timo Meier. Timo Meier for San Jose. A pageantry of Holloway for the Oilers. It's a new YMCA. It wasn't called the YMCA, I don't think so. Ratty for the Islanders. Future Watch red. Top rookies of Kovacevic for the Montreal Canadiens. And a $1.99 Kochetkov for Carolina green. Yeah, like inside, I was stunned of how modern it was. It was great. It literally might have been my favorite arena to go to last year. Top rookies, blue of Spence for LA. Ottinger Spectrum for Dallas. And a Brant Clark for LA pageantry. We got a red of Kyle Connor for the Jets. Collabs green for Boston. And a Kochetkov pageantry for Carolina. Future Watch red of Paschal for Vegas. Collabs for Chicago. And a pageantry of Robert Thomas for the Blues. We got a red of Teravainen in Carolina. Top rookies Alexandrov for the Blues. Pageantry red variant of Gooley for Montreal. And a William Bitton $3.99 for the Blues. Blue Future Watch. Bitton. All right, now time to do the random for the box giveaway. So best of luck. Person on top is going to get it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Tyler Haynes, 31. Congrats. You, sir, are getting the metal box. All right. All right, well, who else would like to get the ball rolling, ladies and gentlemen? We had a fun little quick start, so Steve, I do appreciate you filling that one up. So thank you on that end. All right. Do we do trades like the company or me personally type thing? Just so I know what you're asking about. All right. Also, just a quick FYI, guys, that cup case, we are aiming for next Sunday. If everything goes completely smooth, which I think it will, next Sunday is the date we are targeting. So, well, NYR, a lot of the cards on eBay that we have are consignment, so that's also why that's what I was asking about it. So, a lot of them are consignment. Just so you know. All right, so that is not. I think that one is consignment. The Celebrini. 99% sure that one is consignment. So who would like to get the ball rolling on the other breaks? So as of right now, there's 5 left in the SPX. There's 4 left in the credentials. We got 5 left in the metal triple up. 6 left in the platinum. 8 left in the ingrained. What's the next one that you guys want to crush? So let me know which ones you guys are aiming to go towards, and I can do my best to focus on that one. All right. So we are close, guys. How about this? If we get that credentials filled in the next 15 minutes, I'll give away a black pack in it. So there you go. That is a pretty sweet giveaway. And again, I do want to encourage you guys. There's a lot of autographs, printing plates, decent rookies in those black packs. So happy to give those to you guys, Phil. So I'll give you guys 15 minutes to get this one going. It is credentials. It is Bedard-Deer. It is a triple up. You get 3 teams per spot. It's got a lot going for it. So any and all help on that one would be great. It looks like we're down to 2 left on that one. So that should be the next one, guys. We are down to 2. So who wants to get it filled up? It looks like if all the checkouts go through, guys, we're down to 1. But again, we just need the checkouts to go through. So you just never knew. All right, well, 2 for sure came in, so thank you. I appreciate that. It looks like another one officially came in, so thank you. You scooped up a spot? Beautiful. Well, I said, whenever we try to offer you guys up deals, you should always jump in on them. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, another spot came in officially. Thank you, thank you. So it looks like 5, 4, 3 is good. Excellent. Let me get it ready for you guys and girls. All right. And if you guys want to, I'll give you guys another target after this one. Don't worry. Because you guys crushed this one quickly, and I like that. All right, here we go. 25,005, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the teams here, 1, 2, 3. Vegas, Seattle. There you go, a couple minutes for trading, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to throw up my garbage. All right. I wish you guys the best of luck in this break. You're happy with your 3? Who'd you get? Didn't miss the metal box draw? Sorry, what are you saying didn't miss it? Like you missed it? Detroit, Chicago, and Oilers. Jeez, that's a nice combo. Congrats. Let's hope I can come through for you on this. Here we go. 543, sorry. Credentials times 3. I am NYR. I have decided. You ready? You're going to get 8 cards. You're getting 8. Who's next of Slavkovsky for Montreal? And number 349 for the Calgary Flames, Walker Duehr. For the Oilers, Desharnais, highly anticipated. Speed of the game of Faber for Minnesota. If you want to count it, you're going to see. Who's next of Levi for Buffalo? And number 349, Timo Meier for the Devils, base parallel. Call it out with like the Pettersson, yeah. Highly anticipated of McCowan for the Jackets. And we've got number 2/799 debut ticket of She Loves. And just so you guys know, when I'm looking at the cards, you can see like there's a numbering there. That's why it's very hard for me to kind of double check it, because look, you have to get at like a perfect angle to be able to read it like perfectly. See, like right there. But when I look at the card and I see this, it's like, yep. So that's why a lot of times in credentials you'll see me trying to read it. We got a Who's Best of Draisaitl for the Oilers. Speed of the game, Lafreniere for the Rangers. Highly anticipated Dufour for the Islanders. And number 2/999 debut ticket for Boston of Beecher. Beecher. We've got a highly anticipated of Cooley for the Coyotes. And a red debut to 349 for the Buffalo Sabres of Levi. Levi. Who's Best for Vegas of Logan Thompson. And number 2/45 debut ticket auto for the Anaheim Ducks of Tracy. That's pretty sweet. Out of 45, Tracy. All right. We've got for Vancouver, Patterson. And we got a speed of the game of Tage Thompson for Buffalo. We got a highly anticipated for Buffalo of Savoie. And a She Loves 999 for Vancouver. Calgary Flames, Markstrom, Who's Best. And number 2/35, Coronado debut ticket auto. Matthew Coronado. That's pretty sweet. Calgary. We've got a highly anticipated Fantilli for the Jackets. And an orange number 299, I believe. I'm trying to get it. For the Calgary Flames of Pospisil. Holy Calgary, Buffalo, and Vancouver in this box. Who's next for the Blue Jackets of Fantilli? And we got a horizontal rookie for Chicago of Stauber. Stauber. We've got a highly anticipated Farrell for Montreal. Speed of the game, Logan Cooley for the Coyotes. Who's next for the Buffalo Sabres of Owen Power? And number 249, Ryan O'Reilly for Nashville. Calgary Walker Dewar, highly anticipated. Horizontal rookie, $7.99 of Lavoie. Oilers, $7.99. What are you at now, NYR? I forgot. What do I need to get in here to make my call 100% accurate? I said 8? All right. Who's next for Anaheim of Drysdale? Speed of the game for Philadelphia of Forster. 4 or 5. All right. That's not bad. Patera for Vegas. Highly anticipated. Number to 149. Hellison for Anaheim. Hellison. Who's best of Ovechkin, wow. Ovechkin for the Caps. And a $2.99 auto, Brock Faber. That's a good auto. Brock Faber to $2.99. Highly anticipated of Kopanen for Boston and a is it $3.99? God, I hate those ones. $3.99 for Calgary of Connor Zary. Who's best of Quinn Hughes for Vancouver and a debut ticket of Kopanen for Boston. Highly anticipated Ridley Gregg for Ottawa. Speed of the game rookie, Connor Bedard. Chicago. We got a Who's Next of Urson for Philly. And a JT Miller to 149 for Vancouver. Marilinen for Ottawa, highly anticipated, and a $5.99 Forster for Philly. Debut ticket. All right. Well, congrats on that break. The Faber is pretty nice. All right, time to do the random. Whoever lands on top for the random gets the black pack 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Big MZ. Big MZ gets the black pack. Yeah, Faber is very good. All right. Let's see what else we got. How about this, guys? Again, just chopping away the block. And I'll make this one even sweeter for you guys. So 550 already has 2 black packs as giveaways. I will make it 3 if we are filled by 6:30. So you'll have 3 black packs if you fill that one by 6:30. So you guys, tons of time. So let me know. So again, all we need is 1 or 2 people to start it. And then we can crush it. So let me know. And if you guys want a fun one that is affordable, and I'll even make it a very aggressive deal for you guys, just because I do want to see it go. Because I do want to hit a Jordan. I really do. That's one of my life goals right now. I will give away 2 black packs and 2 overtime packs if we get this Goodwin Champions break. With the Skybox medal, by the way. The Champions. Dual Jordan breaks. If we get that one filled by 6:40, 2 black packs, 2 overtime packs. But that is what I'll do for the first one of these. I'm not going to do that one again. So whoever wants to see Goodwin, the one with the Jordan pack, which God knows how much those are going to sell for. And it's only $39. So if anyone wants to grab a spot or 2, that's a very, very, very doable one in my opinion, guys. But as everything else, that timeline is going to be precise. It looks like we're down to 9 left now. Well, that's smart. Whoever's chipping away at that one. Thank you, guys. All right, who's next? One by one, we trim it away, guys. Only 9 left now. Where is it located? Sorry, what do you mean? The Jordan? Oh, the non-hockey break. Yeah, sorry. If you go on the top of the group break section, you'll see we have non-hockey breaks. It's right there. So let me know who else would like to take that one down a notch or 2. We're down to 8 left. Down to 7 left. Down to 6. left. Buying into the big break. Honestly, that break is so, I think, looked over, which is shocking to me. With the pricing that is available in that one, how that is not absolutely filled up. It will go very soon, NYR, so I do recommend if you want a fun break, that is an absolute beast. The giveaway alone, right? That McDavid is an absolute beast. But not only that, there'll be a Schaefer autograph puck, a autographed jersey limited to 50 of Suzuki, and that huge frame of McDavid. All right, it looks like if all the checkouts go through, we're down to 1. Anna, do you mind just grabbing that the Skybox Champs and the Goodwin? If you can, please. All right, so if all the checkouts go through, we should be filled. Huh? 2021 Metal Universe Champions. And then new Goodwin. The champions we might have here. Anna is lucky. I don't know about that. I don't know if she's ever pulled a good box yet. Red's lucky? Huh. I thought red means dead. Isn't it red dead? Oh. Well, got that one wrong. Whoops. In all your years ripping cards, have you ever pulled a pack that never belonged to that series? No, but I've had a few boxes that we've had QC. It came from Upper Decks QC. The one that we opened up, I vividly remember because, again, completely threw me off. Is I opened it up and then half the packs were open and there's an elastic around the cards. How that somehow got shipped, no idea. And obviously when I'm opening, I'm even more confused. I'm like, how the heck did this thing get shipped out? So that was my weirdest one. We've definitely, over the years, at certain points, buying from other dealers, dealt with some scammer boxes. That's unfortunate, but it happens. Actually, NYR, everything was normal in that box. It just, again, optically, it just looks messed up, doesn't it? Like, that's the problem, is people just don't realize, like, stuff like that does happen. Like, it's going to happen in our industry. So, like, we've bought in a cup tin before, or a cup case that was completely repacked. Yeah, we've pretty much, I'll be honest, it's pretty much everything we've seen. Like, there's nothing in this hobby that would surprise me at this point. It's been pretty good so far. I would say the last 5 to 6 years, actually, we haven't had any real big weird issues. So I look at that as a great positive. All right, 5, 7, 8. No. So Corey, the way it works is Upper Deck does not ship. It's in the back on the ground. No, it's in the back where like the basketball, baseball, football is. It's on the ground. Um, no. So there's two distributors in Canada that we have to deal through. Nobody in Canada gets it directly from Upper Deck. That's a no-no. Like you just can't do it. In the US stores can order from Upper Deck, but in very minimal quantities. Like you're talking like a case or two at best. But in Canada, we have to go through our distributor. Now, in certain circumstances, though, Corey, is like we've bought out wholesale lots from other distributors, Upper Deck, or dealers after a year, which we're allowed to. Sometimes that's where it's like we've dealt with, for example, like a Walmart return, where half the tins we had were literally searched. Like you'd open them up, there'd be no Young Guns in there, and no inserts. So the good news is we have a great distributor that has always backed us up, and we've had no problems returning and doing what we have to do. But unfortunately, sometimes in our industry, stuff like that happens. Like I know the cup case we had, for example, our distributor had it. It was an old cup case. I think it was 7.8 or 6.7. So it was a really cool one. And we opened the first tin, and I think it was like 4 base cards and 1 jersey card. And we're like, yep, this one's definitely searched. NYR, it has nothing to do with that, to be honest. It's more of just a policy that they've always had. I actually don't mind that. I will say, Corey, I think that it takes away a lot of the guessing game too, to be completely candid. Ah, thank you. All right, guys, we'll see how good these are. Hopefully, these are the best 2 ever in history. I hope we get the Jordan. That's what I want to get. But yeah, you got to think about it this way, Corey. It's just even in the hobby. Imagine if, just by pure luck, right? If in like 5 releases in a row we opened up the best. Actually, let's go in a better example, Corey. Let's say next year with Gavin McKenna, right? The Shield comes out in Toronto. The Cup jersey numbered patch auto comes out in Toronto. We open up 5 of the other biggest ones. You know deep down how many people be like, that must be a conspiracy. Even though if it's just luck of the draw. But you know how that would go. So I think with distributors, it does take out that element. And honestly, I will tell you from my point of view, like no BS, without our distributor and how much care he's taking and brought our store up, we would not be anywhere near where we are without him and his guidance. So the help that a distributor actually does have to a store, I don't mind paying a few bucks more in a box if I have to. It's well worth it. It's like having a very nice middleman, at least for us, to help out with situations, right? Like, yeah, we are in a great relationship with our distributor. I've always has been. He's literally one of the main, pretty much the reason why I am where I am. So, but there's 2 big distributors in Canada. One of them has bases in Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver. The other one has Toronto, and then sometimes they'll ship like Vancouver. But so yeah, no, it's not a problem about location. Yeah, there's a lot of rules, Corey, that you probably have no idea about. Like for example, I can't sell brand new product to the U.S. for 1 year. So when like a brand new box comes out, Goodwin, I can't sell cross border for 1 year. 25,578 3 times. Here's all the names. 1, 2, 3. Here's all the letters. 1, 2, 3. Well, to be fair, also Corey, you only need one distributor in one spot, right? That's the whole point of what they're supposed to do, is to distribute the product out. So, trust me, they're a pretty big distributor. All right. Nah, should be good. Thank you. Bye bye. All right, so let's get the party on the road here. You tried to get Parkers from me. That's funny. Here we go, 25,578. We got the Skybox Metal Universe Champion. And Goodwin, oh God, I choked on the water. All right. Remember, last name, first letter is how we do it, so. I guess it goes this way. We start off with a cut above of Schifrin. And we got a metallized of Giddy. I guess that's how it's going to be. Oh, wow, we got 3 in this one. Intimidation Nation of Wolf. We got a metallized of Trey Lance. Fresh Foundation of Chloe Kim. We've got a fresh foundation of King. And a DeChambeau. Skybox Premium. Metallized of Osaka. Fresh foundation of Waddell. And we got a Osaka Blast Furnace. Metallized of Kuminga. We've got a Springer Metal Universe Retro. Intimidation Nation Wayne Gretzky. And a fresh foundation of Shane Wright. Oh, there's a lot of W's in this. Fresh foundation of Allison. And a metallized of Boston. And a fresh foundation number to 150 of King. We've got a metallized of Laura. Fresh foundation of Campbell. And a Laura Premium. Skybox Premium. Metallized of Sermon. Blast Furnace Scotty Barnes. Fresh foundation of Colmenares. Carlos. Metallized of Goff or Gaff. And a green retro. Jalen Green. Fresh foundations of Jalen Green. And we've got a PMG number to 25, Toby Miller. PMG Blue. Toby Miller. We got a metallized of Lopez and Ionescu. Whatever happened to her, by the way? I know she was like super hyped up. Did she just not turn out very well, or? Fresh Foundation of Moody. Metallized of Harris. Blast Furnace, Justin Fields. We got a Mac Jones. Fresh Foundations. And a Colmenares, Metal Universe, Retro. Metallized of Gerard. Montero, Fresh Foundation. And a Jalen Green, Arkweld. Jalen Green. All right, Goodwin time. I'm excited. All right, we've got, what is this? Is that an insert? I'm going to give this, well, I'll have to figure it out, but probably Oregon. But welcome to Idiotville. That's a nice start, isn't it? Hilarious hometowns. So, Oregon. Young Guns of Cola Pinto. That's a cool Young Guns. Welcome to Idiotville. Literally the first pack I open. Well, these packs look like they're a bit fun to open. We've got a Young Guns of Stoney. Competitive eating. And we've got a Steel. Glossy black variant. That's what they're called. Steel. We've got a Shop Class Steel Rule. We've got a Rainbow of Florence Nightingale. Nice looking card though. Rainbow. We've got a Goody of Landborg. And a Young Guns of Landsteiner. Anyone know off the top of your head who the biggest Young Guns would be in this? Oh, cool. We got a Vaintrub. And we've got a Traveling Circus Knife Thrower. Looks like the top's a little damaged. But a Knife Thrower. So that would go to the T spot. Again, the top's a little bit damaged, but those are cool. Knife Thrower. We've got a Bone Mata Glossy Black. Soccer. And a Young Guns Outburst Silver. That is silver, right? Of Crimber. It looks like it's gold. It kind of threw me off a little bit. So I'm just making sure it's not like a 101 somewhere in here. I don't think so. But a Young Guns Outburst Silver of Crimber. And we've got our rainbow, red rainbow of Stutzman. Stutzman. These are odd. Well, that's why people love Goodwin. There's a lot of randomness in Goodwin. And there's oftentimes some very big stuff. South Dakota. Welcome to Plenty Bears. That's a cool name. Young Guns, Sarah Strong. Strong. We've got a black glossy of Fudd. Azzy Fudd. And we've got a number to 199 yellow circles of marks. Well, the Yamal, if we can get any Yamal, would be huge. I know that. I don't know the soccer. Who's the big WNBA ones? We've got a, well, that's not bad at least. A Michael Jordan. Goody. Never bad to get a Michael Jordan. We've got a black glossy of Schuster. A rainbow of Anderson. Look at cheese roller. What is a cheese roller? Chris Anderson. We've got a Stoney 1930s art frame. Matt Stoney. It always blows my mind on competitive eating how tiny a lot of them are. And a Young Guns of Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace. Young Guns. Fudd and Cameron Brink. Okay. We've got an autograph of Riley Herbst. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but a racing auto of Riley Herbst. Herbst. It's a weird one to say. And we've got a black rainbow of Pertoletti. Pertoletti. We've got Deontay Wilder. Goody. And a rainbow of Bushnell. Bushnell. Base card would look like the rainbow one. So, like, that's what the base cards look like. We've got a black glossy of Zar Emery. Zar Emery. Again, my apologies for not knowing how to pronounce it. And a Young Guns of Stetson Wright. Stetson Wright. All right, last pack in this fun break. Is a Steffi Graf. Goody. And we've got a Royal, I don't know if this is rare or not, a Royal Rainbow of Andre Agassi. Tennis legend. Royal Rainbow. Actually a really nice card. There we go. Well, no Jordan redemption. I'm still waiting for one of those to pop up. I'm very curious to see what those are going to go for. That will be crazy, crazy. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'll do the randos now on Royal Rainbows 1 in every 8. Interesting. So theoretically, how many packs are in a box? Should we not have had 2? Do we only get 1 Royal Rainbow? Let me check the base. Yeah, only 1 Royal Rainbow. All right, top 2 people are going to get the black packs. Next 2 people are going to get the OT packs 3 times. 1, 2, 3. NYR3 and No D gets black packs. Steve and Puckfan gets the overtime. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Black packs are always good. All right, let me know, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to get anything else going tonight. So if any of you guys, is there another break that you guys would be interested for that one where you're going to do an extra black pack? What do you mean? You had H and W. Okay. Corey, just send an email on that just so we have it on file just in case, please. So obviously get the guys to do that. I don't do that stuff, so I do appreciate that though. NYR, that's SPX. SPX has 2 part of it. And I was going to add a 3rd one, but this product was the metal and the Goodwin. Little different. Wrong break. That's okay. That happens. It happens a lot more than you guys realize. Does anyone else want to attack a certain break? I'm happy to do one. Actually, guys, there's only 3 left in a platinum break if you guys want to get that one going tonight. That one is probably the most realistic one. So happy to do that one. If not, then we're going to leave it up for a nice fun Sunday. But 3 left. I feel like we can do it, but no, those have been long gone, sadly. Yeah, those were long gone. Yeah, so the Team Canada wood boxes is a good example. We bought all those ones out, and yep, those are long gone. So let me know, guys. I'll give you guys about another 5-ish minutes. If there's anything else you guys wish to get done, that would be great. If not, no biggie. Sunday will be the big day. So let me know. Again, more than happy to. If not, Sunday will be a good day. You want to grab Puck Fan? No worries, so I'll go get that ready for us. Thank you, thank you. Oi, what is it? 2111. Oi! Last two it is. All right. Oh, for those who did pay attention tonight and stuck around with me, I want to throw something out there quickly for you guys. I will be posting Ultimate Team Selects right when I'm done offline tonight. So you guys will all have first selections of the team that you guys like. So just giving you guys a special heads up that you may want to quickly pay attention after I'm offline on that. So give me 1 second, guys. I got to fill my water again. I do apologize. Obviously, there's a little more cards to read off. I just want to make sure I'm good to go, and then I'll be right back. All right. Oi! Oh, for those that maybe didn't see it as well, I hope you guys did. But that trilogy break I posted has 16-17 trilogy. So I'd love to rock that one out because I can promise you guys there's not much of that around anymore either. So, all right, good luck. 25,581. We've got the 5-box break of platinum. Still going, yes, sir. Is there no sticker on that one? There you go. No sticker. Look at that. It's gonna be a perfect box. Never stop. Never stopping ever. All right, we got a rainbow of Letang for the Penguins. And a red rainbow retro auto, Ryan O'Reilly. St. Louis Blues. What team do you got, Ned? We got our rookies of Allison, Perfetti Thompson, photo driven of Binnington for the Blues. Pittsburgh and Chicago. Okay, so some decent opportunities. Retro rookie of Raymond Red Wings, Barry Boulay, Steen Zegras. Sorry, guys, some of these are stuck. There we go. Sweet selections of Newhook for the Avs. Rainbow Retro, Taylor Hall for Boston. Rainbow rookie of Radish for Tampa. Rookies of Studenic, Kelly, Kalniuk. Photo driven of Spencer Knight for Florida. And a marquee rookie Hot Magma. It's actually a good one. Dorofeev for Vegas. Solid Hot Magma rookie. We got a rainbow of Lafreniere for the Rangers. Lundqvist, Salo, Sillinger. Hot Magma for Vegas of Pacioretty. Sebastian Aho for Carolina. Photo driven. Retro of Malkin for the Penguins. Sunset of Middleton for the Avs. Rookies of Newhook, Dorofeyev, Davies. Die cut Suzuki for Morial. Rainbow of Palic for the Islanders. Rookies of Ference, Joshua, Colton. Photo driven of Lafreniere for the Rangers. Retro of Robertson for the Leafs. Sunset of Lindholm for Calgary. Rookies of Ranunen and Demani. Die cut of Newhook for the Avs. And a premiere of Kyle Connor for the Winnipeg Jets. Oh, peachy premiere. We've got retro rookie of Barron for the Rangers. Lyshin, Spencer Knight, Aiken. Pink of Carlson for the Sharks. Sweet selections, Denisenko for the Panthers. Rainbow rookie of Tomasino for Nashville. Swayman, Simone Benoit, Rustalainen. Colton sweet selections for Tampa. And a marquee rookie seismic gold number /50. Jackson Cates. I was going to say Noah. Jackson Cates. Philadelphia. We got a retro of Taylor Hall for Boston. Rookies of Prosvetov, Raymond, and Caulfield. Good rookies. DeBrincat photo driven for Chicago. And a pink marquee rookie for the Rangers of Zach Jones. Rainbow of Carter Hart for Philly. We got a marquee rookie red prism for the Colorado Avalanche of Newhook. We got a marquee rookies of Neighbors, Peterka, Kachuk. Photo driven of Marchand for Boston. We got a retro of Hintz for Dallas. Sunset of Line for the Jackets. Richards, Addison Sider. Die cut for the Rangers of Artemi Panarin. All right, well, only one down. Still 4 more to go. I wouldn't be surprised if that Ryan O'Reilly is a pretty tough hit. The retro auto of him. We got a rainbow of Gibson for Anaheim. Rookies of Joshua, Colton, Lyshin. Die cut for the Rangers of Lafreniere. And for Nashville, Hot Magma to $4.99 of Fabro. Magma. We've got a retro of Yossi for the Preds. We got a sunset of Shen for the Blues. Rookies of Knight, Aiken, Lundqvist. Photo driven of DeBrincat for Chicago. And an orange checkers, Dylan Larkin for the Red Wings. Not the best at centering there. Number to 25, though. Nice card. We've got a marquee rookie rainbow of Gruel for the Ducks. Rookies of Salo, Sillinger, Ranunen. We got a Marchand for Boston. Photo driven. Wow. 2 in 1 pack. Look at that. Number to 99. Arctic Freeze for the Blues. Ryan O'Reilly. That's kind of cool. And a marquee rookie orange checkers, Luukkonen for Buffalo. Very nice. 2 of those orange checkers already. We got a retro of Carlson for Vegas, Demani, Swayman, Benoit, pink of Kyrou for the Blues, sweet selections for Florida, Spencer Knight. Rainbow of JVR for Philly. A rookie auto. Blue tracks for the Coyotes. Yannick. Coyotes, Yannick. We got our rookies of Byfield, Jones, Eklund. Photo driven of Spencer Knight for Florida. We got a rainbow of Kopitar for LA. Blue retro rainbow to $199 for the Avalanche of Makar. We got a rookies of Rustalainen, Prosvetov, Raymond. Die cut for the Maple Leafs, Austin Matthews. Retro rookie of Pinto for Ottawa, Sunset of Carlson for the Sharks, Caulfield, Neighbors, Paterka, and a photo driven for Anaheim of Zegras. Retro of Hopkins for the Oilers, rookies of Cates, Gruel, Allison, photo driven for the Rangers, Lafreniere, and a rainbow retro, Kucherov for Tampa. We got a rookie rainbow of Cates for Philly, Perfetti, Thompson, Barry Boulay, die cut for the Oilers of McDavid, and a Panarin $199 blue rainbow retro for the Rangers. We've got a retro rookie of Drysdale for the Ducks. Sunset of Byfield, LA. Rookies of Steen, Zegras, Studnich. Sweet selections for Tampa of Barry Brule. Rainbow of Svechnikov, Carolina. Rookies of Kelly, Kalniuk, Newhook. Photo driven of Aho for Carolina. Hot Magma, J.T. Miller. For Vancouver. Retro rookie of Allison for Philly. Dorofeyev, Davies, Ferentz. Sweet selections of Veleno for the Red Wings. And a Zegras for Anaheim. Pink marquee rookie. All right. 22, 23. Oh, it's on the sides. See, can't they just consistently just put it in one spot? So much easier for me. All right, these ones. Rookies of Leku, Shane Wright, Holloway. Sweet selections, Dostal for the Ducks. Rainbow rookie of Jack Quinn for Buffalo. And a Pierre-Luc Dubois, $2.99 for the Winnipeg Jets. Violet Pixels. Rookies of Slavkovsky, Tucker. I think one, nope. Sweet selections of Reichel for Chicago. Byfield Rainbow for LA. We got a premiere for the Tampa Bay Lightning of Kucherov. And we've got for Tampa /65 Cosmic of Sergachev. Cosmic. We've got rookies of Hamblin, Kostelich, Holmberg, photo-driven Marc-Andre Fleury for Minnesota. Rainbow rookie Perbix for Tampa. And for the Boston Bruins, David Pastrnak. Hot Magma. Rookies of Roos, Urisic, Berggren, Zegras, galvanized for the Ducks. Rainbow of Besser for Vancouver. And a red, sorry, not red, Violet Pixels $2.99 of Kovacevic for Montreal. Morial. Rookies of Perreault, Blumel, Bitten, photo driven for the Rangers, Shesterkin. Rainbow of Merzlikins for the Jackets. And an Arctic Freeze /99 rookie of Kolyachonic for the Coyotes. Marquee rookies of Power, Almond, Christensen, photo driven for Florida of Ekblad. We've got a rainbow of Lafreniere for the Rangers. And a rookie auto, Kent Johnson. Blue Jackets. That's a solid one. Kent Johnson for the Blue Jackets. Rookies of Bobby Brink, Vlasic, Reichel, Galvanized of Dostal for the Ducks, retro rookie of Johnston for Dallas, and a sunset rookie for Buffalo of Bureau. Rookies of Soderblom, Imama, Lyksel, photo-driven Ovechkin for the Caps, Crosby, retro for the Pens, sunset for the Flyers of Couturier, and a Victor Hedman red prism to 199. Tampa Bay. Rookies of Olason, Cates, Tracy, sweet selection Slavkovsky for Montreal, Heiskanen retro for Dallas, and a sunset Tarasenko for the Blues. Rookies of Johansson, Hodgson, Kolyachonic, photo-driven McDavid for the Oilers, retro rookie Ratcliffe for Philly, and a pink of Deno for LA. Rookies of Rossi, Reinhardt, Bordello, Hedman, Tampa Galvanized, retro Svechnikov, Carolina, and a pink for the Rangers, Shesterkin. Rookies of McBain, Raska, Malott, rainbow retro of Brent Clark for LA, photo-driven of Marchand for Boston, and a cider retro for the Red Wings. Heh. So much to read. All right, Bedard. Show yourself. We got rookies of Paitia, Ginning, Lavoie, photo-driven of Matthews for the Leafs, rainbow retro, Robertson for Dallas, and a rainbow of Logan Couture for San Jose. Rookies of Garnett, Coronado, David Gust, showmanship of Svechnikov, Carolina, Fiala for LA retro, and a Paterka $3.99 liquid metal for Buffalo. We got rookies of Emberson, Kaiser, Lanoux, sweet selections of Coronado for Calgary, Owen Beck retro for Montreal, and number to 100, Makar blue pulsar for the Avs. Makar. All right, we got rookies of Marilinen, Ludvig, Minton, photo-driven of Stone for Vegas, retro rookie of Gruden for Pittsburgh, and a marquee rookie, orange checkers to 25, Mintyukov. That's a good one for Anaheim. Orange checkers to 25, Mintyukov. Rookies of Murray, Beck, Savoie, photo-driven of Hellebuck for the Jets, retro of Yossi for the Preds, and a Carlson for Vegas, violet pixels. Rookies of Bobby McMahon, Lacombe Desharnais, showmanship of Stamkos for Tampa, retro rookie of Matthew Nyes for the Maple Leafs, and a Ginning for Philly, rookie auto. Ginning. Rookies of Askarov, Peltier, Bolinski, showmanship of McDavid for the Oilers, Boldy rainbow for Minnesota, and a pink of Pettersson, Vancouver. Rookies of Angle, Coolidge, Castle. We've got a Ridley Gregg for Ottawa, sweet selections. Retro rookie of Luke Hughes for the Devils. And a marquee rookie, blue fragment, 125 for Vancouver of McDonough. Vancouver. Rookies of Nestorenko, Faber, Andre, photo driven of Tkachuk for Florida. Sweeney, rainbow rookie for Minnesota, and an Owen Power Sunset for the Buffalo Sabres. Rookies of Nazco, Levi Beecher. Fantilli sweet selections for the Jackets. Rainbow of Wilson for Washington. Shane Wright Sunset for Seattle. Rookies of Dufour, Laurie, Kellerman. Photo-driven Brent Burns for Carolina. Norris Rainbow for Ottawa. And a pink rookie, Connor Zary for Calgary. Rookies of Sordiff, Patera, Greaves. Showmanship of McKinnon for the Avs. Iorio for Washington, Rainbow rookie. Sunset, Livingstone, Nashville. All right, last, but let's hope not least. Let's see what we get. Oh, that's great. Disintegrated me on the first pack. Rookies of Snuggerud, Camel Sillinger. Retro rookie of Michael Misa for the Sharks. Sweet selection Snuggerud for the Blues. And a Robida 249 turquoise fragment. Carolina. Holy moly, these packs. Why were these ones so much worse than the other ones? Dickinson, Ward McCarr. Violet Pixels for Calgary of Nazem Kadri. Rainbow for the Leafs of Bobby McMahon. And a vibe check of McDavid for the Oilers. Rookies of Ottavainen, Michael Misa, Suzuki. Rainbow rookie of Ford for Winnipeg. Vibe check of Eichel for Vegas. And a Hayes to 199 for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Nice red prism. Oh my gosh. We've got a Nygaard, Catton, Kaplan, Seismic Gold, Chychrun, number to 50 for Washington. Rainbow of Yarncroke for the Leafs, and a vibe check of Spurgeon for Minnesota. Shabanov, Martin, Abels, Rainbow Red, or not Rainbow Retro, Red Rainbow Auto for Utah, Dursey. Retro rookie of Green for Chicago, and a path to victory for the Nashville Predators of Roman Josi. Seriously, these packs are like night and day different to open than the previous years. So weird. Gatcombe, Lund, Quillian. Retro of Stutzel for Ottawa. Rainbow retro of Strome for Washington. Path to victory of Bennett for Florida. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Rookies of Skinner, Douglas, Williams. That's a good one. 199, Will Smith. Red Prism, San Jose. Retro of Bennett for Florida, and a sweet selections of Ryan Leonard for Washington. Rookies of Nikishin, Lennox, Matthew Schaefer. Sweet. For the Islanders. Rainbow of Svechnikov for Carolina. Pink for the Red Wings of Comfer. And a sweet selections for Chicago of Rinzel. Rookies of Moore, Skerrick, Beckett, Seneca for Anaheim. Marquee rookie, pink for the Maple Leafs of Quillian. Matthew Wood, retro rookie for Nashville. And a vibe check for the Devils of Mercer. Mazur, Koivunen, Cairns. Rainbow of Kaprizov, Minnesota. Sunset of Stamkos for Tampa. Vibe check, Stamkos for Tampa. Oh my gosh. Rookies of Nystrom, Lindbohm, Bardakov. Rainbow rookie of Robidoux, Carolina. Sunset marquee rookie for Minnesota of Booyam. And a sweet selections for the Buffalo Sabres of Osland. Dorwart, Finney, Brindamore. Maple Leafs, Violet Pixels, $2.99 of Morgan Riley. Sunset of Montour for Seattle. Dickinson for Chicago Retro. And a Path to Victory, Demidov for Montreal. Well, it's not bad in the last box to get a Demidov, a Schaefer, and a Seneca. So pretty much every big rookie came out of that one. That's a lot to read, though. Holy jeez. That was a good box, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yet again, for those who came in the room late, I will be posting Ultimate right after. So you guys will be the first people to jump on the team selects, which I do highly recommend. So those are going to be launched pretty much very shortly at this rate. All right. So anyone else got any other breaks that you guys would like to see up? The cup case is going to go next week on Sunday. So you guys have that to look forward to. I think we only have 3 more breaks total. Just so you guys know for giveaways. Or 4 total. I can't remember which one it is. It's 3 or 4. But that's all that's left. So we got the Chancer that's up now. The 7-box mix. So if we can bang those out on Sunday, I think you only have 1 or 2 more after that. So it's pretty good. But I am guessing, unless there's anything else you guys want to crush, that might be it. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, Sunday. Case has a pending for 2, which is a transfer. And he's at 6 left. One of the checkouts didn't go through. So, most likely Sunday, Corey. But the good news is we should have a very good setup for Sunday. Obviously, Ultimate's going to get posted tonight. I think we're going to do some pretty nice breaks for Sunday. So that's always exciting. So I might have to call that an evening, ladies and gentlemen, if we're just done here, which is A-okay. We've had a great one. And again, Sunday I do think is going to be a great day. Lots of nice high-end, mid-end products that we have. Ultimate's going to be getting launched semi-shortly-ish. So. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I will get the breaks launched for Sunday. Yet again, for those who are here, stick around. Ultimate will go up. You guys can have the first shot at the teams. And I do highly suggest to get some of those big boy teams in there when you guys can. So we will see you guys live on Sunday at 7:15. Ultimate is going to go up in literally about 2 minutes. And then as well as some other group breaks. So I do appreciate that. But with that being said, have yourselves a beautiful weekend. And we will see you guys on Sunday. So have a good one, everyone, and keep well.